Elina Svitolina and Gael Monfils almost cancelled their travel plans when their daughter Sky ended up in hospital a few weeks before the Australian Open. Elina Svitolina revealed that her daughter got very sick days before she and her husband Gael Monfils were set to travel to Auckland to start the 2024 season. The tennis couple welcomed their first child back in October 2022 and have started traveling with her for the first time. But they were forced to push back their flights to New Zealand when Sky ended up in hospital at Christmas. Svitolina is one of 8 mums to have entered this year's Australian Open, among the likes of Naomi Osaka and Angelique Kerber, who both returned from pregnancy this month. The Ukrainian has already been back on the tennis tour for almost a year after welcoming her first child with ATP star Monfils, and the pair are now traveling with their daughter after leaving her at home during tournaments in 2023. But their first experience taking Sky to a tournament was almost jeopardized when she was rushed to hospital when they were meant to fly to Auckland to prepare for the Australian Open. The former world number 3 detailed the experience in her new BBC column, revealing that they wouldn't have come if their daughter was any worse. As all parents know, when you have your own child you have to put other events on hold if they are sick. For a tennis player that might even mean tournaments. Svitolina said, "At Christmas, Sky got sick and she had to go to emergency for 6 hours with me and Gael. She was not feeling good and got very sick." Svitolina reached the final of the ASB Classic in Auckland to begin the season, while Monfils lost in the first round when the ATP event was held the following week. But they almost blew off the tournament following the health scare. The 29-year-old continued, "So we had to push back our flight to Auckland, where we played before Melbourne. It was a quick decision to make and we were considering if she would come with us later. These are the sort of things you would not think about when you don't have a child. If a member of the team gets sick you just go anyway. Of course, it's very different when it is your child. We would not have come if she was any worse. Thankfully in the end she got better very quickly and after 2 days she was feeling much better. It turned out that it was better for Sky to recover from the sickness and come off the antibiotics in a warmer climate." And Svitolina's daughter seemed to enjoy the trip, as the world number 23 shared photos of Sky watching her on the TV and pointing to her. They also enjoyed a trip to the Auckland Zoo, where the 1-year-old got to feed giraffes and ostriches. With Sky now feeling better, Svitolina has been able to turn her attention to tennis. After her run to the Auckland final, she is now through to the second round of the Australian Open. As for Monfils, the former world number 6 crashed out to Tomas Echeverry in round 2 on Wednesday.